right, hi, I figure I should at least record some directions, but here we go. So you're accessing number 34, and I have decided to put everything onto the Canvas page because I realized the slides got way too confusing. But here's the agenda with the supplemental materials, so if you want to look at the calendar, things like that. Here's each of the worksheets in case you want to do some other language support. And here is the picture that I'm going to start going over with you guys. So basically, since we're talking about evolution, it's not like things happen in isolation. They are affected by the environment and things like that. So I gave these to you so that you could see the words that would be used. And so if we're talking about the biosphere, we're talking about the whole Earth. We're talking about biomes. We're talking about different places with the different types of climate. If we're talking about an ecosystem, we're talking about just the water, rocks, and animals and plants in an area. Once we're talking about community, we're only talking about the living organisms, which could be the plants, but just anything living. And then once we get to population, we're talking about only the ones that can mate with each other and have offspring. And then individuals, of course, is separate. So if we're talking about evolution, we don't see evolution in separate people. It has to, or organisms, it has to be happening through the population to count as evolution. And within a community, they could affect the evolution. And of course, in the ecosystem, when you're including also the weather and things like that, the climate, and as biomes change, like things in life have to change, and so that's how we get through, and that's a whole metaphor right there. All right, so as far as these pictures go, these do have to do with a story that is in the honors level video. But basically, there's these mice that live in an area, and then lava rock flowed, and so it's darker. Sorry about your photocopies, but this is what the picture would actually look like. And they would be hidden more easily. And so in that first group, they're the ones experiencing the new change. In the second group, the hawk is like, wow, those mice are so much easier to see. And then in the end, the ones that survive are the ones that get to have more of themselves. As far as the videos go, you have your choices. So in this one, I am giving a trigger warning because there is a part where the hawk is holding one of these pocket mice and eating it, and they describe it like the Snickers bar of the desert, something like that. So trigger warning, kind of gross, but very realistic. On the other end, here's two nice, safer ones that have to deal with peppered moths, where some pollution showed up, and so that changed the situation for them. And same with this one, just told a little differently. As far as your reading goes, this is going through what can cause evolution. And the final thing where I'm asking you, here, let me open the worksheet at least. Ooh, this is moving slower than expected. There it goes. Now, as far as the actual worksheet goes, again, you'll write your words where they go, and you can draw the lines for these and make sure you're filling out that. Reminder that phenotypes is what you physically made or produce as part of your genetics. And let's see, and that's why I actually wanted to run through this real quick and go to here where I'm asking, should humans choose the phenotypes or children? Because that might be a type of evolution that we could wind up pushing if you do get the choice to be able to pick certain phenotypes for your kids out of the alleles that are possible. And the phenotype, again, being what someone looks like or what they act like, or well, not really act like, but how their body behaves, maybe a little bit how they act like. And also the alleles being the different types of varieties that could be possible among those to make those phenotypes. And I feel like over here at number 4, I do want to say that basically they get to mate there. Thank you for watching this video. You have an answer now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, and just know that I'm across the street, so I will see you guys soon, and maybe even, I don't know, anyway. I might run through the school. There's a banana bread day going on. All right, bye.